My name is Philip Robert Walton. I live at 10 Ash Grove, right in Gateshead. And I live with my mum, dad, and my two younger sisters just gone to Georgia. I travel to Gateshead people by my sister, because my sister works at the Civic Centre and I just walk down from there. Monday, I go to the drop-in centre, which is based at Windmill Hill Centre. I meet Steve Mackay, Tara, and the rest of the others who go there. Games, we'll play pool. We'll have a game of cards, dominoes, we'll sit down and talk. And we'll sort out if people want to go out bowling or anywhere.
My name's Steve Mackay, I work for Gateshead Council. We are currently in Windmill Hills Centre in Gateshead, which is one drop-in of the Guidepost organisation. Guidepost is a drop-in for learning disabled adults who are not in receipt of any services. It's run by adults who are in receipt of services from Gateshead Council. We have 3 drop-ins, one at Windmill Hills on a Monday, one at Rollersgill Library on a Wednesday, and one at Bladen Youth Club on a Friday. These drop-ins are open to all residents in the borough of Gateshead with learning difficulties or mental health problems. We are a signposting service, therefore our aim is to bring people in first and foremost to try and prevent social isolation, which leads to all kinds of mental health issues. People sitting on their own with no friends. First of all, we'll get people in, then we're a signposting service, so if people need or feel they want further education, we can signpost to college courses. We've facilitated and through working with other agencies to find people employment or voluntary positions. We promote a lot of health activities. We provide training, which is kind of essential training that people otherwise wouldn't get, just to keep safe, health and safety, first aid, sexuality and relationships. We do these with other training companies, so it's not just us standing here telling people. We get training companies to come in and do it, but we do direct people into community activities, social activities. People access this service by walking through the door. It's that easy. There are no criteria insofar as if a person has a learning disability or mental health problems and they're not getting a service from anywhere. They're the people we're trying to attract in, because we're trying to say to these people, look, there's life out there. There are things out there in the community that you can do and you can get into. Come in here and tell us what you want to do. And we work together with lots of other agencies. We're in partnership with Citizens Advice, Gateshead People, Your Voice Counts, 2 very important advocacy services. We work together with the health and wellbeing trainers from Gateshead Council. And we provide this, the social side, so we have a Guidepost pool team. They go out every about 4 times a year, and they go out to a pub in the community and they play pool like they wanted to do. And we even get people going there to watch it. We have regular trips to go bowling. People go as a bunch of friends. They meet up down the Metro Centre, they go bowling. We organise trips to the Panto. We've had trips to working with other agencies to South Shields. We support also another enterprise in here run by people with learning difficulties. It's called Little Bites. They'll make your lunch for you. If you come to Bladen, there's a big kitchen there and there's 2 young people with learning difficulties, member of staff. They're a little enterprise of their own. I should say Guidepost is totally self-sufficient financially. These guys in here pay for this. They pay it by making a donation. A quid, that'll get them a cup of tea or coffee, and 50p goes towards the rent. It works. Little Bites bring in an income. That works. So we've never had to go cap in hand. So apart from the staff wages, that's all we cost. We've had fundraising events, which also increase community awareness, let people know that we're here and what we can do.
Tuesday, I play football, a lot of football on a Tuesday, with 20 others of my mates. Wednesday, I come to Gates of People. My job is the vice chairman, so I've got to take over when Paul's not here.
A lot of the work that we do is supporting people to speak up about their rights, and that involves a whole host of networking with other organisations, meeting professionals and working with lots and lots of people in Gateshead with learning disabilities. The majority of my work involves supporting the group to maintain those networks and look at the broader picture of what's happening on a local basis, but also on a national basis. So there's lots of changes over the years have happened around learning disabilities. And because of those networks and links that we have, I get quite a lot of emails from professionals and other organisations just letting me know what's happening nationally and locally. And what I tend to do is take this back to the group to see if they want to pursue things. There's lots and lots of campaigns that are going around, and I was just recently massive changes in the benefits system. So I supported the group to contact a local MP, Ian Mearns. He's quite a big supporter of the group, and express the group's concerns to Ian Mearns, and he actually took it to Parliament.
Then after that, I go to another drop-in centre, which is based over in Rowanskill. Thursday, football again with my mates. And I go swimming after that. Then Friday, I go to the Blading Youth Club, which is another drop-in centre. I meet Steve there again, and the same people are going on a Monday and Wednesday, 2 days or two.
We have a lot of visitors here who are part of Gateshead People. They provide their events and training. That gets passed on through Guidepost. And the networking thing is something that is born of that union. The Sofa Cafe, for example, is a cafe run by a young man from a local school in a local church. And that was pretty much as a result of a 12-week placement he had here at Guidepost through Gateshead Access to Employment Scheme. The young fella did a 12-week placement with us, learned financial skills, IT skills, health and safety, first aid, and how to run a cafe. Went back to the school he was at, and they said, okay, you've learned this stuff, you're now managing this cafe, which he did. He opened up the Sofa Cafe over a year ago and has just recently stepped down to let somebody else take over that. Now that cafe is frequented by members of Gateshead People who also use the Guidepost drop-in. And the network, and it's the social thing, people have made friends. If there's something going off at Gateshead People, we can promote that for them amongst a wider audience, and the same is reciprocated. Gateshead People work well with us. So we're always keeping an eye on what's going on, and both organisations actively promote a little enterprise like the Sofa Cafe.
Our bite-sized courses, which are 2-hour courses per week, where adults with a learning disability can access and gain skills for the community. The range of courses ranges from independent living skills, which is things like cookery, independent travel, onto things like vocational courses, which are gardening, photography, ICT. We have a young man by the name of Philip Walton. Philip does crafts with us, and he does art.
Saturdays, I'll go out on the lash, get absolutely drunk. Yeah, wake up next morning with quite a few hangovers. And that's just my life. I played for my cousin's team, which is my local club, which I used to play for. I'll be playing football there tomorrow night, down there on the Sunnyside pitch.
How long have you been playing football?
I've been playing football for about 15 years now.